the world is changing so fast, Margarita, and it is important that we have to understand the only way that companies will have a competitive advantage is if they can outthink, outlearn, and outcreate their competition. But who is it that does the thinking, the learning, the creativity? It's their workforce. And therefore, it is essential that we empower the workforce to outthink, outlearn, and outcreate the competition. So this puts brain power and neuroscience right in the center of development, and not just of developing people, but for the reason to improve performance so that we can impact company bottom line. So neuroscience is one of the key issues in the world of business today. You know, the brain is the key to our success. And what is important is all people have potential, but we have different types of potential. And that potential is locked up in the brain. And we need to find out what unique type of potential is it that I have. Because if we can help people discover potential and we can help them change that potential into competence, we improve their performance, we improve the impact they have in the workplace, and eventually that impacts company bottom line. You know, we said that we all think, but it's important to understand we all think, but in different ways. We all learn, but in different ways. We can all be creative, but in different ways. So it's very important that every person has unique potential and something unique they bring to the workplace. And if we want to improve the maximum impact that they can have, is we need to try and find out, how are you unique? How do you prefer to learn? How do you prefer to think? And what can I do to even improve that? And the good news is there's a lot of things that people can do to find out, how am I unique? But also, how can I improve my performance further? So neuroscience brings solutions and it brings hope, because every person has a gift. Everyone has a potential, but it's a different type of potential. And if we can find that, help them to optimize that, we're impacting bottom line. We are getting an engaged workforce who is impacting return on investment in training and improving bottom line for business. You know what, it is very important that we got to understand, if we want to develop people, we got to have a scientific approach towards developing them, so that we make sure that what we do is effective and is working and will eventually impact on bottom line. But all organizations have to realize that your human capital is your greatest asset, and the greatest ability of your human capital is their ability to flex mental muscle. The world is changing very fast, and research, the World Economic Forum tells us that the most desired skills for the workplace in 2020 is going to be things like complex problem solving, critical thinking skills, creativity, emotional intelligence. And in order for us to really empower the workforce in a rapidly changing world, we need to empower our workforce with a mental flexibility to adapt and adjust to new systems and new structures and new technology and new everything, so that they can consistently improve their performance and do what is desired for the company to still stay cutting edge and to really impact bottom line. And therefore, in my opinion, it is a necessity today. It is mandatory. It is not optional anymore.